Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today, I am going to renovate Slipshot Mesquite, which is where Johnny Zest lives. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's on a 40 by 30 lot. It's a huge lot. I don't want to take away from the house itself as far as, the reason for this house. It's supposed to be a little trailer or something of that kind. So I do want to kind of keep the storyline as best as I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, but we will see. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try not to change it too much, but I want to give him a better home. I think he deserves that. So let me just get started by deleting some things. And while I do that, make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe as always. And we'll just go from there. And I definitely don't want to get rid of his cute little front yard. I think it's sweet. But we'll try something a little different. We're going to say that Johnny has started to make it big. He got his first big paycheck and he's going to update his trailer to a nicer home. So let me see what I can figure out as far as floor plan goes, and I will be right back. All right. So I think this is kind of the layout that I'm going to go for. I extended or added a section here and extended this out and back a little bit. Like I said, Johnny came into some money, got his first big paycheck, so now he's going to upgrade his lovely home. So I'm going to do the kitchen back here, the dining room, bedroom, bathroom, living room, and stage. So let me just get some decorating done here. Let me do the interior and exterior of the house, and I will be back with the finished project. So don't go anywhere. Just blink. Okie dokie, we are all done, and I love how this turned out. As you can see, I did not make a lot of changes outside. I did change the pathway a little bit. I changed this stonework here, and I changed this terrain paint stonework as well. I think it just looks a little bit better. I did not change any of his exterior stuff on the AstroTurf area, which that's what I'm calling this. I'm pretending it's AstroTurf because he lives in the desert. They can't grow grass very well. And he wanted some green stuff, so we put down some AstroTurf. So I'm assuming that's what that is anyway. On this wall here, since there were no windows, I added some trellises and climbing flowers and whatnot. The entire home has the lattice work on the bottom just for looks. All the windows and everything outside, instead of being white, are now black. This side here doesn't have any windows either, so I added some trees that I kind of snatched up from the rest of his property so it looks like it fits properly. As you saw, I extended the house a little bit. I added a pond so that he could do some fishing if he wants to. Added a few extra pieces of greenery, added some fish, some dragonflies, and mosquitoes. Also, I moved this picnic table over here with the trash can. Looks like somebody missed the trash can, so we've got a little bit of trash just sitting there next to the trash can. So yay. And then I just did a little bit of extra terrain paint, and that's all I did for the exterior, except for obviously changing out the exterior of the home with the blue siding. He did upgrade that as well as the fencing and the stairs and the door. So I think that looks pretty cool. Now, are you ready to go inside? Because this is a drastic change. He came into some good money on whatever job he was working, and he decided he was going to upgrade his home. He didn't need to move. He just needed to upgrade. That's all. Little paint here, some wood there. But this is the entryway now. He actually has an entryway. So he's got some modern art on the wall, and sitting on this little table here, he added a platform over here with some plants that get beautiful sunlight. And then through here, yeah, it's a curtain. Why is it a curtain, you ask? Because you go through the curtain, and this is where he does his comedy, music, whatever he does. And now he has friends. So there's enough room for 6 friends to sit and watch him as he goes. So we've got a platform up here. I did keep that. I just made it a little bigger. I didn't have the noise canceling, whatever stuff you put on the wall. So I put those wall pieces over there, and I think it just gives it that little extra touch. I really, really like it. I need to change the ceiling though, so I hate that. So we have the keyboard, a place to sit and play the guitar if he wants to. Also karaoke and a microphone. So lots of musical stuff here. Also added these spotlights. So the spotlight would be on the stage, not on his friends sitting back here. And then added some wall lights there as well. But this is why this room and the walls outside didn't have windows, because it had to remain dark. Now, we do have window or curtains on that side and that side. You have to know which way to go. The archway is through here. You go through the double curtains, and this is his living room. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. He's got a lot of red and blacks in here. He's got more modern artwork. He's got a modern lamp. It's got a little radio there just in case. Hanging plant. He's got this gorgeous, huge TV for him to sit and watch, but he can also play video games on it. I cannot imagine playing video games on a screen that big. I love it. I wish I had a screen that big. It'd be amazing. Of course, it wouldn't fit in my office, but you know. Now he has an official dining room with more than just one measly little chair. Because why? Because he has friends now. Yay! I'm so happy for Johnny. He deserves a break sometimes. And then a little bit of artwork on the wall and a plant. And then the kitchen. Look at this kitchen. I love this kitchen. It is amazing. This is the first room that I did. But he's got a bar top island over here. He's got a coffee maker and some dishes he hasn't yet put away, but that's okay because he's busy doing some work. And then, of course, all the cabinetry, the floor, the walls. This kitchen is amazing. If we go through this first door, this is the bathroom. Again, same tile work, of course. A corner bathtub, which, by the way, I barely ever use because it's hard to use. It's hard to place in a lot of bathrooms. He just has a little bit of clutter up there on the shelves with his sink and his toilet. This little table over here has some extra towels and toilet paper and things like that. We've got the towels there for the bathtub and shower. Also have a few bath beads and whatnot, as well as a candle, because who doesn't love a candle and bath beads in a bathtub when you're taking a bath? Ugh. I wish I could do that more often. I just don't have time or patience. Anyway. And then here is the shower. I added the partition from Sleek Bathroom Kit and then the other partition on the front side. I also added that, but I put it at an angle so it looks like a door. And then the shower is inside. Love the bathroom. I think the bathroom is amazing. Now we go into his bedroom. This dude has upgraded so well. So he's got black and kind of turquoisey, kind of blue. Got some curtains, some plants, and that's about it. He doesn't do a lot of sleeping because he's out working. He's on the stage. He's entertaining his friends. He doesn't have time to do anything in his room but sleep. And yes, there are 2 mirrors because while he's over here practicing his routine or his charisma or whatever, he can look in that mirror and see what he looks like from the side view where he has other patrons sitting at the side. He wants to make sure that they can see him and make sure that he looks good when they see him. And this is what it looks like with the darker ceiling in this room. I just did a black ceiling in here because, like I said, we want it to be dark. And then the rest, just the white ceilings. I need to fix that. It's not white. Hold on. I fixed it. It's not white. It's like a concrete gray textured kind of ceiling look. And I think I like that a lot better. It cools it down a lot and makes it more of a modern kind of look. So Johnny Zest went from that measly little mobile home to this because he finally got paid. So there you go. Mom and Dad, I finally made it. I hope you're happy because I sure as hell am. Hee hee. So if we take a look from the top down, you'll see this is the original home here. And I believe this was shorter, and then I widened the kitchen and made an entryway. So, and give him a bigger bathroom. So there you go. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you're a fan of Johnny Zest, you may like this one. I hope you like the storyline that I kind of came up with on the fly. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please do feel free to leave them down below. Make sure you hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, y'all, have fun.